My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Reintroducing the Watcher. Time to go into Ascension 5. Ascension 5 is where it will matter how much damage I take in boss fights, because we heal less after boss battles. I believe it's only 60% of your remaining missing HP is healed between floors. Alright. Let's see what we can get here. Remove 2 cards for lose all gold. That is one of my favorite things. Which of these is the best elite path? Probably this one with the 3 elites, midline rest between the first and second, shot between the second and third, possibility of just sprawling out to a different location if I don't necessarily want to take a fight at that point. The only problem is, if I take that path, I'm either going for 3 question marks early, which means that I might not necessarily have the cards that I need in order to defeat 2 elites in a row. Consider that if I rest here or upgrade here, I'm not going to be getting another card. Or I've got an early shot, which is going to devalue my lose all gold effect here. I might go with a random common relic. Yeah. Oh, damn! Tiny chest, every 4th question mark is a treasure room. Well, now that's a treasure room, so it's 2 relics there. Yeah, I'm going to go for all these early questos now. Lovely. I'll love it when a plan comes together. Any strike next hand will kill. So I'll use Eruption instead. Strength Potion as well as Sands of Time, Consecrate, and Pressure Points. I really want to take the Sands of Time. The Sands of Time is going to get me the win against the elites pretty happily. But I want to build a Pressure Points deck. I wanted to do that in any of these Ascensions so far. The only way to build a Pressure Points deck is to start building a Pressure Points deck, though. I think I have to take Sands of Time, especially because these 3 are question marks. I don't even know if I'm going to get more cards in time. Let's take the 5 max HP there. It's a shame that that space was empty. Oh well, though. Collect, Worship, Protect. I like the Protect, but Worship. I do like Mantra. Alright, I want to try and get Brilliance. This is what I'm going to try and do with this deck. I'm going to try and have this be a Brilliance deck. Okay. Double defend, easy strike. So we've got Vigilance, likely a defend next turn as well. Never mind, it's Worship Sands of Time. It's the second Sands of Time. Far better than the other options there. Fine. That's for a Sands of Time Divinity deck. I'm okay with being a Sands of Time Divinity deck. It's just I didn't think I was going to be a Sands of Time Divinity deck. You know? Cool. I mean, that should have been double strike there, right? Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, so Worship will give me back 5 energy, and then Sands of Time is 60. That's lethal. Wing Boots, you may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. I almost always use that just to get multiple, like water. This deck does effectively just want to wait until it blows up enemies in Divinity. It's just, Wrath is like Divinity-like for us. But I don't really enter Wrath or Divinity unless I am getting the kill. So yeah, I'm gonna actually take the like water here. I just want to be in calm. I can do that. So usually I'll use the Wing Boots just to travel to and kill more elites. And I think here, in fact, I will. Like water, Vigilance. As much as I wanted to play the Worship there, getting 5 block a turn here is huge. 3 defend, 3 defend, 3 defends. Ugh, 2 defends. Okay, it's fine. 20. Okay, so we'll strike the backliner because now Wrath with either of those kills backliners and frontliners. Because it doubles to 40, so I needed the enemy not to have 41. I can't rely on getting enough aggression next turn. To enter Wrath that turn. Sweet. I feel a lot better about this now. Single vigilance and a strike. Unfortunate placement for that worship. Just because it means that I only get it one time in the next 2 cycles, so I was never going to get into Divinity at that point. Yeah, like water has saved us a bunch of HP in this fight already. Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Oh. Fear no evil. If the enemy intends to attack, enter calm. I do need more calm entry for the sake of the like water. It's just, I don't really want it to be attached to an attack that's like conditional. I'm still doing it, but I don't really want to have to do it, but I am still doing it. I kind of want to jump over here and then go 2 more elites. And then maybe even jump over 1 more time to get that final elite. But I might just go for the question marks after that, frankly. In fact, I think I probably will. Yeah, this one's going to be rough. I'm going to use the strength potion for this fight. I'll also enter calm here on the first turn. And I'm going to get rid of the miracle as well. So I entered calm on the first turn for the sake of like water. Actually defending us. I have to play the worship there. I'm effectively just hoping that I end up drawing it as soon as possible. So if I drew worship this turn, I would get 5 energy. I'd kill. Draw me worship. Dang it. Worship has to be in my next hand, so I've got lethal. Worship. Murder. Captain Wheel, at the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. Another like water. Yep. Even more reason to want to dig into that strategy. Golden Eye, whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Like, putting a single copy of Foresight in my deck suddenly became incredible. Oh my god, both like waters out, as well as the Sands of Time in my first hand? And the second in my second hand! Oh, hell yes! Thank you, Vidjigay. Yeah, we've got lethal this turn. Come on. No, we really didn't draw it. I thought we had lethal this turn. That's fine, because now we have just lethal this turn instead. Worship me. There we go. Boom, boom, got him. Bloodball, at the start of each combat, heal for 2 HP, as well as Prey, Bowling Bash, and Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate now scries 5 cards on its upgrade. 2 by base. But it's up against Bowling Bash. Bowling Bash is really important for... Like, these Sands of Time are really, really good in single target fights, but outside of single target fights, I have a lot of difficulty right now, so I think I might want the Bowling Bash for that sake. Both these like waters probably want to get upgraded. Yeah, getting 14 block for free at the end of each turn is pretty powerful as it turns out. The Boot, whenever you'll deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage increased to 5. I'll take the Sapphire Key here. Boot's unlikely to really provide much to us. There's a Foresight. Start of your turn, scry 3. Happy to take it. There's also a Trip that I desperately want here. Apply 2 vulnerable. Upgrades to apply 2 vulnerable in AoE. Take it as well. Damaru at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. I want it? But I also really want the Sling of Courage, considering I still have 1 more charge in my wing boots, and I am very likely to try and gun every elite next floor. Tomorrow is too powerful to turn down, I think. The final thing is, do I take a Tranquility? I need to get into Calm as soon as possible with this deck. Sure, I'm probably got too many Calm triggers at this point, but I just need one of them as early as possible. Otherwise, my Like Water is a complete garbage. I think due to that, I have to take it. I could also consider Empty Mind here. And in fact, I'll take it, considering how many Calm triggers I have. I'm about to be weakened, so these Sands of Time no longer kill a Fungi Beast by themselves. Okay. Stop weakening me. It's rude. I don't really want any of those except for worship. And then I won't even use it. Block Potion, gain 12 block, as well as Evaluate, Halt signature move. Closest here would probably be the Evaluate, but I don't really want it. Tantrum, Consecrate, Follow-Up. Again, probably nothing. Yeah, nothing. Do I need Eval? Might not need it, but I kind of want it. It's a little bit more draw for us. Let's get the trip upgrades to be vulnerable in the AoE. That scries 4, but it's fine. It already scries 5. I don't really care about that. I gotta go for the Like Water. Yeah, gotta. Yeah, simply gotta. Worst case scenario, I can try and use the Fire Potion to put the enemy on the ground this turn. Fear No Evil is my Calm here. Okay. So you have Fear No Evil. That strike. I really want to get the Worship out here instead of the Sands of Time, but I shouldn't. It should be Sands of Time. I definitely don't need any of these this turn, so I'm just going to try and hard cycle through the deck. So I'll Bowling Bash you for a little damage. Insight. I guess I can retain Insight in hand, sure. And I do want one defend. Yeah, I'll take both of those then. Okay, let's go defend and worship. Next turn, Damaru triggers. I can use Fear No Evil to get back into the right stance at the end of this turn, but it starts with Sands of Time, Strike, Bowling Bash, Strike. Never mind, I can't use that to get back into stance. Ugh, should have done this in a different order. Never mind. Turns out to be a good order. Take the form Omniscience and Vault. Vault is really good for helping us to set all this up. Omniscience will likely end up double playing something like a Worship. Not really that great for us. Deva Form, also not really that great for us here. I'll take the Vault. Pretty happily there as well. Yikes. Not great options here. I'm actually considering the Pandora's Box quite highly right now. The defends are, they kind of pale in comparison to the Like Waters in my deck. The problem is obviously I need to get to the Like Waters. The strikes are obviously complete garbage. You know what? Yeah, let's go Pandora's Box. This is Holy Water, by the way, replaces Pure Water. That is our starter relic for this character. At the start of your combat, add 3 miracles into your hand, so it's just 2 extra energy at will. I don't really want that here. I want the Pandora's Box. Please don't screw me. Lessons learned. Vault. Evaluate. Pretty good pickups so far. Ragnarok, not so much. Wreath of Flame, not so much. Simmering Fury, not so much. Sash Whip, yes. Empty Fist, not so much. So this has now become more of a stance swapping deck, but I don't really want it to be a stance swapping deck. Okay, I know what the path is. It's this with the early 2 question marks that gets me another treasure room, and then I've got my first rest before the first elite, and then I go elite, 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 2 question marks. Okay. Let's go trip, vault. Like water, miracle, vigilance. Full block. And then I'll go Wreath of Flame for the bowling bash. Great. I'll empty fist there, giving me 2 extra energy, and then I get back into calm at the end of the turn anyhow. Should be Eruption. Sash Whip, Lessons Learned. Hey, Bowling Bash got the upgrade. Great. Great pickup there. Inner Peace, Cut Through Fate, Indignation. Inner Peace, probably. Perseverance, Crescendo, and Pressure Points. Well, that's Perseverance, definitely. Perseverance, Inner Peace. Do need to worry about my defense right now. I love making everyone weak on turn 1. It's huge. Hugely impactful. Let's go Like Water, Miracle, Vault. As much as I want to Fear No Evil right there, it's not correct. I may just Vault again. Bowling Bash just kills the target. Yeah, it's Bowling Bash and Worship here. Tamaru blows up in 2 turns' time. Sash Whip, Sash Trip. Evaluate. Really need to use a block potion right now. I just don't have much aggression in my next hand, which is going to be a problem. I'm going to Wreath of Flame, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Got him. Red Mask at the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as Simmering Fury, Omniscience, and Meditate. Meditate, return, put a card from your discard pile into your hand and retain it, and to calm end your turn. I do have 2 vaults in this deck, so ending my turn with a card like that is a little bit rough. What would I bring back? Not that many things, honestly. I don't really want any of these. The closest is the Omniscience, but I can't even cast Omniscience yet. Maybe Meditate, bringing back a Worship. Fine. Do Vidal for each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. Probably not going to try and lean into that, actually. Okay. Black Water. Trip. Bowling Bash to put you on the ground. And then should I just Fear No Evil for the kill? Yeah, just get him off the field. Should have done the Fear No Evil first. Of course, the enemy's not attacking after that point. They're stunned. Oops. Mistake made. Oh, good. Should still try and make sure that I end this fight on a... Should still try and make sure I end this fight on a lesson learned. Let's go Foresight into Empty Mind. Vault now. Getting to hold all these for an extra turn. Okay. Sense of Time will murder that target. $12, $15 is just short. What if I Fear No Evil for 12? Actually, Sash Whip, Fear No Evil. That'll put me in calm. Then I'll empty mine, drawing... No. No, because then I still need the energy to actually play the lessons learned. Fine. It's just that and then lessons learned. Bottled Miracle upon pickup, rather. Add 2 miracles to your hand. Prostrate. Honestly, yes. Pre-upgraded, especially. And to pre-upgraded, Evaluate. Yeah, I'll take both of those. Okay. Foresight, Wreath of Flame, Prostrate. Meditate to bring back the Prostrate for the next turn. I mean, Worship already goes off. Yeah, in fact, I'll do that. Prostrate. Worship to Bowling Bash the back line, and then... Sash Whip. Perseverance. Obviously, what I'm trying to do here is make sure that I end that on the lesson learned. Speaking thereof, hello lesson, time to learn you. Learned them good. Another Prostrate? Probably not. We already have enough ways to enter the divinity here. Wreath of Flame, Inner Peace, Reach Heaven. We don't have enough energy at the moment to use a second Inner Peace. We don't need all that card draw yet. Reach Heaven's nice. Is it nice enough? We get to scry through to the results. I think it might be nice enough. Okay. So I hop across and just go for elites now? It's a 4 elite path. I'll be honest, I'm very scared of these elites. I'm actually super worried that I am a lot weaker than I thought I am. Than I think I am, rather. Okay. This one is Bowling Bash, the backliner, Miracle, Worship, Double Miracle, Vault. Vault again. Vault again. Okay, this is a good turn that I'm actually defended on. Happy to go for the attacks now. Fear No Evil, Inner Peace for the draw, and then Evaluate. The idea here being I'm just trying to get the Sands of Time into my hand. So 11, 7, 10, 28. I don't want to give up on that lessons learned, but I kind of have to. Maybe I'll just control the Taskmaster in the center. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. I'm going to control the Taskmaster in the center until everything is fine again. Trip. I'm going to empty mind first. Then Tranquility and Meditate to bring back the lesson learns. My goal is just to get the kill this turn with, hopefully, yeah, another Sands of Time. It's not going to be enough, is it? It's not. It's fine. I can wait. I can wait as long as need be. 14 block every single turn. Nope, nope, nope. Guess I will take the inner piece. It is draw. Right. I'm going to empty mind as well as then prostrate inner piece because I know that you, Ryan, prostrate inner piece? What? Why did you do that, Ryan? It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter until it causes a problem, and it doesn't cause a problem yet. There's lessons learned. We've got it. Hey, upgraded Wreath of Flame. Ceramic Fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. Indignation, Simmering Fury, Anti-Might. This would have been a really good start swapping deck. Really could have been. I don't want any of them. That's quite the opening hand. Let's evaluate with ship. This has got to be Trip Vault. There's 2 ways around that one. If Insight draws Prostrate, we actually just kill one of them this turn. In fact, we could probably kill both of them, but we don't really want to kill both of them yet. Cool. Fine. Prostrate. Sands of Time blows you up. And then Lessons Learned blows you up. Another Vault. Ooh, but block of the wave of the hand. Whenever you gain block this turn, apply 1 weak to all enemies. I do like that. And it'll trigger at the end of the turn with the like water, by the way. Vault is helping us get these setups, though. And Vault is also helping me cycle through, or rather, Vault is helping me hold the Sands of Time for long enough that they're just free, effectively. I think I take the Vault there. Probably nothing again there. Let's go Worship, Evaluate, and then Fire Potion the Gremlin down. Trip, Bowling Bash, Sands of Time. Got him. Duality, whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dex, as well as the Liquid Memories. Choose a card in your discard pile to return to your hand. Hey, this is what I was holding out for, the pre-upgraded Wave of the Hand. More bank, whenever you climb a 4, gain 12. You gain 12 gold. Mr. Rhapsody, can we gain 12 gold? Please? A Bowling Bash into weakness there. I hate this. Let's go Foresight, Miracle, Vault, just so that I can have a little bit more control over this hand. Ooh, another Vault. Love that. Good work, Vault. Like Water, Prostrate, evaluate inner peace to enter calm. In my turn. First thing is trip. Insight. Obviously, I'm looking for the right card at the right time here. I'm still not finding it. Gosh. Fine. Please find me the right card. You know what the right card is, game. It's the one you keep refusing to give me. Oh my god. Fine, I'll vault here as well. There's the lessons learned. Okay. 90. And boom. Got him. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage, so double damage on top of triple damage, as it turns out, is a lot. It's just a whole lot of damage. Talk to the hand, we don't attack that many times. Ragnarok, we don't attack that many times. Pressure points. Could have been a good pressure points deck, apparently. Shame. Well, it could have been a good pressure points deck, effectively, from any point getting the prayer wheel onwards, just because of how many choices we get to make. Power Potion is really good, though. Probably better than draw for us. Oh, gosh. Only thing here I would really take is money, and then I'd probably just go here. No, wait, hang on, my wing boots are dead. I don't really need that much more money. Do it 3 times. Oof. Yikes. That's not good. Alright, let's go block potion, eruption on the back line, and then fear no evil for the damage. Ouch. Yeah, like one of these is definitely a vault. Vault him. Bowling Bash just kills the backliner, which prevents the vulnerability coming. Yeah, we do that. It's Bowling Bash. Like water. Sash Whip. That weakness doesn't matter at all. We already had the full defense. I hate seeing a lessons learned go by that I can't do anything about. But that's going to be a lessons learned going by that I can't really do anything about. I'm sort of play out the Tranquility. I don't want that in hand. Another lesson will be learned later. It's okay. Let's go. Worship. Explode you. That. Cool. Now impossible to damage me. So I will just decide when I kill, thank you. Actually, the meditate isn't going to be useful here. Should just be none of those. Start with Empty Mind. That. Let's go Simmering Fury and Wreath of Flame. Between all my scry effects and the Simmering Fury, I should pretty much easily be able to guarantee that I get my lessons learned and kill with it. Vault upgrades, finally! Smiling Mask, the merchant's card removal service now always costs 50 gold. As well as too many. It's obviously worship, right? Prostrate actually does this. That'll be 8, 18, 18. Hang on. That'll do it. Kills the target, upgrades a card. I'm gonna use Tranquility, just get it out of my hand, and then Meditate to bring back... Maybe Vault? Skip an enemy turn? Yeah. Wave of the Hand like water is way better there, though. Start getting the enemies weakened. Okay. Let's go Bowling Bash, Foresight, Evaluate, happily there. I've already used my only lessons learned, so it really doesn't matter past this point. Trip you, and then boom. Eruption will do it. Got him. Fear No Evil, Protect, Bowling Bash. I do want another Protect in this deck. I kind of want the Fear No Evil, though. Third Eye scries a whole lot more cards. Consecrate is a little bit of AoE. On the right turn, it's a lot. 24 AoE. I'm gonna take the pre-upgraded Consecrate and the Protect there. Still don't have enough AoE. And sometimes you gotta take lackluster AoE just to have AoE. Let's go Tranquility into Empty Minds, just for the extra energy back. And then I guess Empty Fist into Vigilance. Trip. Consecrate. A Worship, Miracle, and then Vault, so I don't have to deal with the effect of the Chosen for another turn yet. Another Like Water, Inner Peace for the card draw. There we go. Now that we have both the Like Waters out and the Inner Pieces, we're pretty comfy. And it's the Vaults that let me do it. One, two. Foresight, then I wait. It's fine. I'll exhaust all of those and just Vault. Don't really want any of those in my next hand if I can avoid it. Got most of them in the next hand anyway. So, Evaluate. Inner Peace. Single Bowling Bash, I guess. Okay. Start with the Empty Mind. No. Trip into Sands of Time. Now it is literally just get the card. Vault, skip this turn. There we go. Lessons learned comes up, and a boom. Hey, Ragnarok got upgraded. Not really a card that I want upgraded at all, but it's Like Water. Hello, Like Water. How's it going, bud? Very glad to see you. I kind of want to rest here. As many cards as there are that I desperately want to upgrade in the deck. The chant can be mean. The chant can be very, very mean. Enemies only buffing themselves this turn. Do I really care to Vault through that? Surely there are better turns to Vault through later. Start with an Empty Minds. Okay. Foresight, Evaluate, use the lower Vault. Cycle past all of those, get another Like Water out. Also going to insight this turn, actually. Oh my god. Like water, like water, like water. I love water. I cannot stress this enough. It's fine. Evaluate. In a piece. And then I actually just... wait. Worship this turn? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Trip. Worship. 234 damage in a single hit. Get mad, champ. Another worship. I love the idea. No, but I can just... Eruption. Ragnarok. That was a pretty good fight! Devotion at the start of your turn. Gain 2 mantra. We'll just be in... Fine. Yeah, we'll just be in the stance at all times, effectively, there. Runic Tome. Gain energy when... At the start of your turn, you can only see enemy intents. I understand that there are people who get mad when I take Runic Tome, but... You know... Not everything's for everyone. And I always stress to point out what moves the enemies are going to be doing. And if anything, I find it like a very, very instructional experience. But obviously not everyone's going to feel that way about it. If you do feel that way about it, there are ways to express that. And there are other ways to definitely not express that is the kindest way that I will word that. Busted Crown and then Sozu. Here it's probably Sozu though. Busted Crown, maybe, actually. I don't really need any more cards in this deck. It's a Busted Crown. It's definitely Busted Crown, in fact. This deck is already fully formed. The big problem this deck has, and it's a similar problem to ones we've seen before, is it doesn't do anything against the heart. What can it do against the heart? It does single big hits and ends the game with those. Against the heart, I would have to cycle my deck so many times. It just feels like I probably shouldn't go to the heart with this build. Okay, this line has 2 shops as well as 2 elites. And considering how much money I have, yes, we want that. Worship Miracle Vaults. Blackwater Evaluate, Bowling Bash, Sash Whip, keep the enemy weakened. Gosh, if only we had Calipers. Calipers would be so good for us. Let's start with Empty Mind because we're going to end the turn on Meditate. You know what? I'm probably not going to. No, I don't want a Simmering Fury. No, I don't want a Simmering Fury. It's fine. End the turn on Meditate and pull back the biggest attack that I have in the deck. Guess that's Bowling Bash. It's fine. Shame not to use Lessons Learned, but it's fine. Any of those. Yes, I recognize still that I have the Golden Eye. No, I don't think that having that card is necessarily useful. It's another card between me and the cards that I actually really want to be using in this deck at this point. Let's go Like Water and Empty Mind first. I don't really want to exit my stance. Another Like Water and then in a piece. Our setup is coming together absurdly quickly. This is abnormal. I want to stress that. Holy hell, everything has come together absolutely perfectly for us here. This is not typical. Bowling Bash kills the anyone. I'm gonna meditate to bring back the Ragnarok. And then, instead, I'm gonna sand some time in Lessons Learned. Got him. Ooh, Perseverance is a great upgrade there for us. Fasting? No. Follow-up, definitely not. Lose Eruption. Oh, thank you so much. I hate that that's still in the deck. Hell yeah. Apotheosis is really good, though. You don't turn down an Apotheosis, do you? How many cards are upgraded? Like, a lot of the deck is upgraded. Key cards that aren't upgraded include the Devotion. And Worship. Yeah, I actually don't want the Apotheosis. I'm going to spend my money, though. I have no X-Cost cards in the deck, so the Chemical X effect of your X-Cost cards are increased by 2 is significantly less powerful for us. Let's remove one of the garbage cards. So what's a card that I almost never play? Simmering Furies. Get rid of that. Whenever you add a power card to your deck upgraded. I mean, it's pre-purchasing an upgrade on a later thing, possibly. Honestly, none of the rest of these actually appeal to me. Take a third eye and then I'll pass. Really hoping for better shops later on. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Oh, we've got the Anchor, we've got the Captain's Wheel. Now we all only need the Horn Cleat so we can be defended for the first couple turns of each battle. Do I need to use Rest Sites? Like, again, the only things that I really want to upgrade are Worship, and even then, I use Worship almost all the time when I draw it. Devotion, yeah, just get 3 Mantra. I don't need those upgrades, actually. Like what? Hello. Oh my god. Thank you for the free turn, basically. It's fine. 21 block at the end of each turn is a little bit broken. Just a little bit. I'm not saying broken as in, like, needs to be rebalanced, by the way. I'm just saying that it's very powerful. Okay. Start with Worship. Wreath of Flame. Evaluate, because it does come out. Sands of Time through Violence, and then Vigilance at the end of it. Should I no, I should meditate. I'll meditate, and I'll bring back... Yeah, another Worship, actually. What? Did you actually take that many? Huh? I don't remember you taking that many turns, my friend. Oof, yikes, I guess. Worship. Foresight, Miracle, and Product. Definitely trip. Number 1. Number 2, and then we get double damage on the next attack. Number 3. Kill. Devotion gets upgraded, as well as Pad Grab at the start of boss combat, seal for 25 HP, as well as Conclude. Probably the final AoE card that we need in the deck. We have a lot of things that end our turn at this point, though. Should be very, very wary about the idea of picking up any more. That. I'm gonna third eye just to scry past garbage cards. Okay. Then I'll miracle out this vault. Then this one is like water, prostrate, vault again. Oh, these setups are so good. Vault is so powerful, yo. Wave of the hand. Consecrate him. Sandy time for you, and then... Oh, Vigilance. It's fine. I don't need to worship that. Enemies are weakened forever now. Like water. Trip. Another like water, and then... Give him the conclusion. Sands of Time takes out that target. Then I will meditate to bring back lessons learned for my next hand, and then just anything to get the kill. Sands of Time will not do it. The Reach Heaven will. Hey, it upgraded itself, finally. Empty body, no. Signature move, no. Again, I really... I guess Trip does need the upgrade for the AoE. Fine. Meal ticket, whenever you enter a shop, healed for 15 HP. We heal up a whole lot before the boss. Looking for any calm... Well, if I wasn't going to get calm entry, probably the next best thing is both of my Sands of Time to start ticking down their costs in my hand. Fine. Like water. Trip. Vault. Skip a turn. Let's go. In a piece for the draw here. Throw out and evaluate. If I get the worship in the next hand, I already have lethal. There we go. Start with worship. And then finish with lessons learned. Another vault got upgraded, finally. At the start of your turn, at the start of each combat, rather, discard any number of cards and then draw that many. Spirit Shield, we actually don't need your block, Spirit Shield. Amazing that we don't, but we don't. So I just get to choose my opening hand, which in a deck that requires as much setup as this one is real nutty. I actually just want to find as much defense as possible here. Go straight, evaluate, vault. Let's go like water. Like water. Sands of Time pretty happily there, as well as... Let's go Vigilance into Inner Peace. Yeah, that'll do. Don't want to form a new cycle yet, so I'll just draw these. Let's go like water. Empty mind to get into the new cycle. I know I said I wasn't going to do that, but it turns out I am going to do that because I didn't think about the composition of the hand as much as I possibly could have. Fine, I'm just going to vault, skip past that turn. Another vault. Gotta love it. hate being vulnerable. Hate being weakened while hate being weakened while I'm in devotion there. Okay, we'll trip you, use inner peace for the draw. Then I'm going to attack as many times as possible. Which is just once, as it turns out. Use meditate to pull back the lessons learned, and then next turn I go into divinity, as well as lose my weakness. And there's a through violence if I desperately need it. I'm very much hoping that I don't, because it's already lethal. Perfect. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Definitely don't need that. Rushdown, definitely don't need that. Don't even need the just lucky right there. Perfect. So, Fear No Evil on you, and then Vault. Just incrementing the counters on the Perseverance as well as the Sands of Time. Best block I could get down to at the end there. Wreath of Flame Ragnarok would be hilarious, but I can't really commit to it. Let's go with Blackwater Vault. Empty Mind. I was obviously looking for the worship there, but it's fine. I get worship at the next hand anyway. I'm gonna evaluate inner peace and then vault. Setting us up very effectively this turn. Trip everyone, use the worship, gain energy back, kill you, and then kill the final one, getting the upgrade on the meditate. Oh, I get 2 cards with the upgrade. I forgot that. Sash Whip? No. Devotion turn 1. Hilarious. I'll take that, thank you. Well. 1 mantra away. Oh, never mind. Right, it's 3 from that as well as 1 from the Damaru. 0 mantra away, as it turns out. Sands of Time. Reach Heaven. Just backline had to die as quickly as possible there. Let's go Vigilance, Miracle into Empty Mind. I'm just looking for more defense. Then I'm going to Waver the Hand in Third Eye. These enemies do blow up in a couple turns' time. It's going to be a problem. Save that whole next hand, actually. Okay. It's like water. Trip both of you. Vault. Through violence kills 1. I mean, I could just defend through the second one. And in fact, I just will. Enemy blows up for 30 damage, but they kill themselves. Talk to the hand pre-upgraded, don't really need it. Signature, don't really need that either. Alright, here we go. Brilliance! Brilliant! Yes! Oh, it's exactly everything I wanted. I'm so happy to see it. Brilliance. Deal a damage equal to the mantra gain this combat. I may even take the Prey based on that. Brilliance, Prey. I'm going to get this on Brilliance. I recognize there are so many other things here that would be super useful, but I wanted the Brilliance deck to be a thing, and now it can be, and I want it to be, so now it is. You know how those things go. What else do I need to remove from the deck at this point? Sash Whip's kind of garbage for us, to be honest. So is the Empty Fist. Empty Fist is probably a little more garbage. Flash of Steel seems nice. There's no more question mark spaces. That's not even possible. Next card is played twice. Next card is played twice. Those are really powerful. I'm going to take both those dupe potions. Saving some money for the next floor because I'm going to actually try and kill the Heart with this build. I don't know if it can do it, but those 2 copies of Brilliance just made it so much more likely. Get the Perseverance out of hand there. It's fine. Start with an easy trip. Guess we'll see. Have a good trip. See you next fall. Let's go for Evaluate, Miracle, and Protect. I'm going to go for the full defense. Definitely start with Wave of the Hand. Is it Devotion? Devotion Vault? I think it's Devotion Vault. Well, that Wave of the Hand, as it turns out, was garbage. So the definitely should have been a not that. Create a card in my deck, thank you. Weakness. I'm gonna dupe that for the kill, and then like Water and Tranquility. Definitely entirely not needed there, by the way. Shouldn't have had to do that, but I did. Anyway, I kind of wanted to. Ow. Start with an Evaluate just in case it chains us into another Insight. It did. Third Eye. It's gonna drop all of those except for the Insight. That'll be Insight into Insight. Let's go for another Like Water and then Bowling Bash Vigilance. I can't use Empty Mind, not if I don't know what I'm going to draw into. Alright, there's a Brilliance. And, yeah, Worship's coming up this turn. Beautiful. That. Worship. And Brilliance for 207 damage. Neat. So that's our Ascension 5 victory. Now it's time to see if we can get an Ascension 5 heart kill. The deck got a lot better for it when it added 2 more attacks in both of the Brilliances that are actually going to be viable. Okay. Honestly, the Brilliances not being upgraded is not bad. Full Mantra off of that. Worship to get retained. Yeah, I'm going to take the worship retain. I'm going to be able to use it at the right time rather than being forced to use it. Frozen Eye, when viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. With a scry deck? Yeah. Vajra studies combat with one. It's fine. I might take that and then the Dex potion just for the final fight. And then the card removal should probably be... what should it be? I don't want to get rid of the Tranquility. I kind of want to get rid of the Tranquility, but I don't want to get... I'm going to get rid of the Conclude. I think I played it exactly one time. If that. Good Conclude right there. Let's keep a Vault in hand. I'll keep Prey as well. Start with a Fear No Evil. I'll Vault again. Still trying to get more of this setup. Not really working so far. Fine. I'm going to worship and then murder the backliner, immediately turning back around. Tranquility into Miracle into Inner Peace for the draw. Okay. Like water vault happily here. Straight. Let's even go protect. Third eye. To help us sort out our next hand a lot better. And foresight to continue doing that. I mean, I could kill this turn, but I don't really want to. Still waiting for the lessons learned. Brilliance is just lethal. I can't use that. Oh my gosh. Trying to play many more attacks there just so that I get closer to my next Pendib for the boss fight. Hey, we finally found the lessons learned. Beautiful. Now do I actually have the ability to use it for the kill? Because I think all of my attacks are, yeah, too big. Cannot believe I punked myself like this. Fine, I'm just killing. Centennial Puzzle, the first time you lose HP, each combat, draw 3 cards. Fine. Weakening the enemy for free on turn 1 is pretty good move. That's Entry of Calm. I'm actually going to keep the hand. Devotion. Okay. So, Trip. Flash of Steel. Sash Whip for another weakness this turn. It's whether or not I play the Devotion to double the Duplication Potion to double the Devotion. Or wait for the other Devotion. There's 31 more cards in the deck. I can't just wait for the other Devotion. Let's go evaluate, evaluate. Slimed, Consecrate. Consecrate should have been first. Ouch. I hate being weakened and using my sense of time. Maybe, in fact, I shouldn't have even used them. Let's go... Worship. Fear no evil. Protect. Perseverance. Yeah, not getting our Vaults or Like Waters is deadly to this deck. Absolutely deadly. Vigilance. Pray. I'm gonna Vault, take an extra turn here as well. Let's go Like Water, Wave of the Hand, Vault. That'll weaken the enemy by 2. Okay, and then we have a Brilliance just for a ridiculous amount of damage. That's what I've been setting up for, by the way. I mean, on Third Eye first. Let's trank our way out of it and then Vault again. Okay. Start with the Prostrate. I want to use Meditate to bring both of my Brilliances back into the hand. Just to nuke the enemy next turn. But I don't kill if I do that is the thing. I need defense next turn. Enemy is now weakened forever. There is no unweakening that enemy. Flash of Steel into Brilliance, into Brilliance. Then we'll go Third Eye, trying to set up an aggressive next hand. Evaluate. Perseverance. Throw that at you, literally just to increment the pen nib. Okay. Got him. Whew! Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. But the Brilliances really came in clutch. I think, without the Brilliances, I don't think we could have taken that fight. I love this end screen as well, by the way. Oh, absolutely beautiful. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. We have been reintroducing the Watcher. This has been Ascension 5. Capped off with a hot kill in a extremely brilliant deck. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.